This is how I take the week off. The Wolf Ridge Company is pulling in. We're going to load up this log splitter that was left here from the International Firewood Expo. They took it in on a trade, and it's got some damage to it, but it is also, what they found out, is a very low serial number. It was one of the very first ones they ever made. So they are keeping it, and I think they're gonna put it in their Wolf Ridge Museum or something. And I'm gonna try and move it around with my tractor and get it put up onto this flatbed. I don't think my tractor has got the strength to pick it up, so we'll probably have to use the ramps and drive it up. And if there's someone else here that can help me record this, I'll get you all the exciting footage. We are going to pick this big heavy log splitter up with my little tiny tractor, and we're going to get it put on top of this trailer right here. So your job, my camera lady is Brandy, she's with Wolf Ridge, and your job is to get my good side, okay? But then get the action of me putting this on the trailer. But if it happens to fall off, then just turn the camera real quick. All right?
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay.
Better? Can you come back anymore? That's where I lower it, I can. Up and tilt down. Am I centered over the axle?
The what?
Am I centered over the axle?
What do you want centered? This axle?
The motor.
Where's the motor at? Yeah, now you gotta keep coming a little more. Right there.
Yeah, that'll work.
It takes a very skilled operator to do such precise loading like that, and hey, that's what I'm here for, huh? And here we are, just enjoying a nice vacation away from the wood yard. I've had firewood deliveries every day this week. I was going to really take today off, but then I get this call that they're on their way.
I texted you. I'm calling.
Yeah. All right. So you are a Wolf Ridge employee.
Yes, I am.
All right. And what is your name, sir?
Chris.
Chris. Okay. Chris is a man of few words, I see.
Yeah. About 2 words a day.
Yeah. Well, if you have a feeling you need to leave this trailer behind, I got a place for it. I think that's why I got into firewood, guys, is because I wanted to be rich. And that was proven at the expo, because everyone that pulled in there, you should have seen their trucks. It is clear that I had the ugliest truck there. It's very clear I had the ugliest truck there. I mean, serious. There's so much money in pickup trucks here. Forget about the machinery. Clearly another reason why, if you're thinking of getting into the firewood industry, millions await you. All right, Chris.
Yes, Joe.
What do you got going here?
The proper way to strap a load.
Yeah,
Gotta teach Bob and them how to properly strap a load.
that's right. All right, Chris, so you got it all strapped down.
Yep.
You think this is enough?
No, I gotta put one more on it yet, but you
Okay.
know, that's not going anywhere.
That's right. That is a requirement when strapping down machinery on a trailer.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So this machine here turns out to be one of the first ones made by Chris Wolf. This is a very low serial number.
It's 11.
This is serial number 11. And it was still out there serving its customer. But they traded it in, and now they are going to, I guess, refurbish this thing and put it on display. And there they go. Another log splitter just in and out of my life. So that is how we take a vacation from the firewood industry, resting our body, resting our brain. And it was a joy, though, to be able to help out the Wolf Ridge team. You know, that is Chris Wolf, who I've met a number of times, and of course Bob Nelson, who I have a very lengthy relationship with, and anything that he needs help with, I am happy to do it, man. But ever since the expo, it was my plan, I guess, but I found it hard to take the break because I've had deliveries every single day. I guess that's a good thing, but I haven't really been producing anything. I do have some more cleanup in the yard. I'm very disorganized. I have also taken some time to get new tires on my truck, and I'm just gonna say that I think the feeling that I get for a new set of tires is probably the same feeling my wife gets when she buys a new purse. I just love new tires. Not just the fact that you bought new tires. I love the smell. I love the smell of new tires, man. I remember I used to work at an auto center, and it had a basement, and all the tires were kept in the basement. And I remember going into that basement just to smell the tires. Gosh, I love the smell of tires. I also love the smell of like gear oil. And when a road is freshly paved, that driveway sealer kind of smell. I have a feeling I'm not the only one. I'm sure there's a number of you out there that have the same discriminating palates as I do. On top of the new tires for the truck, I have put all 4 brakes on my 4-wheel drive. That was a deferred maintenance thing. Oil changes on all 3 trucks. And then I have another repair, just because I love spending money on trucks. My other delivery truck, which is the exact same thing as this one, just it's a couple years newer. I have to replace the steering shaft. So I just bought this at the auto parts store. This is only $220. But you know, I got 3 F-150s, and that steering shaft goes bad, and it's gone bad on all of them. And now the last one is the one I got to repair later today. It is an easy job, but that steering shaft, man, some of them, like this truck I had to replace, it felt like the steering wheel was going to fall off. My other truck, you gotta have real strong arms to get that wheel to turn. And that is money being spent on pickup trucks, but you know what? I guess you probably shouldn't lose sleep over it because you got to have your truck. And it should be easy money to spend, but you know, you still just don't want to do it when you have to. Tires. Those are 10-ply load range E. So the previous set that I had on there, they were the exact same one, those Mastercrafts. Those are made by Cooper. And I guess Cooper got bought because that was an Ohio company, but then some of the tires are made in the States and some aren't. But I had those were the previous tires. I had over 60,000 miles on them. And there was still some tread left. I just felt it was time to get them done. And I got the exact same ones. I cannot speak enough of those because I kept them at 50 pounds. And you know, this is hauling weight, but most of it's highway. Well, it's pretty much all highway driving. And I think that's also why I went with the two-wheel drive truck. I don't really deliver in bad weather, and I kind of just stay on the main roads. And you know, if we do have some bad weather, I'll just wait until the roads get cleared out, or you know, just do what you have to do, I suppose. On top of my vacation, my high school help is deep into his baseball season, and the high school tournaments are starting, so he has not been available, but he has stopped out. We have a plan for all of this and getting this situated where it needs to go, and then obviously getting production started back up. I got to get that 405 running before birds build a nest in it. I am happy to say that our nest of mourning doves has flown away. I saw them both. They both were 2 healthy birds, and they have moved on. Mama killdeer is still sitting over there. They seem to take a little bit longer to hatch than all the others. Okay guys, just wanted to give you an update. I'm still taking a mild break, but I'm also still a fully functioning firewood delivery service. I hope everyone has been doing well. I hope the weather is doing great where you are, like it is here today, and everyone have a great day.